afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Jandera. I'm Garrowen, and that's Ruth and Evie. Just moved them onto a new patch of ground. They're very excited. Although Evie is now distracted by Matthew, who's bringing over a bale of hay for them. Oh, it's cane mulch actually, so it's a lot cheaper than what I feed them. So that's going to go in the middle of their paddock, or that's the general idea, so that they've got something to play in. There we go, Ruth. You got something to jump on now. It'll also mean the boys have got something to sit on when they come in and play with Ruth. She's growing nicely. So yes, her last bale got totally broken apart. So I'm going to pop that around the around some of the fruit trees that I've planted. So little Ruthie is doing well, and the chicks are doing well, and the goats will nibble at the hay a bit, at the cane mulch a little bit, but not a huge amount. It's mostly for sitting on and for jumping on. So that's actually a bit of hay that was at the bottom of a little hay feeder before I moved it, so I didn't quite move it over fully. But it's all good. I need to refill her water container and get that cane mulch put over at the around some of the fruit trees. I'll show you some of the fruit trees I planted yesterday. Look at those udders. Gwen is still in one piece. Looking at those udders, it really can't be long now. I did try putting Evie and Ruth in the paddock with Gwen the other day, and Evie was just really not kind and kept butting Gwen. So I was a bit concerned that she was going to cause Gwen to miscarry. So I decided that was just not a good plan, because Miss Bossy Boots here, Miss Bossy Boots is the alpha of the herd, and she had to make sure Gwen knew that, and Gwen knows that already, but she was being a little bit too forceful in her I'm the top goat. So I decided we're better off having them separated for now. I'm actually contemplating getting another doe so I can put somebody in there with Gwen, but I don't think it's going to be all that long before she kids. Although she's, as much as those udders are quite big, and she's clearly very heavily pregnant, I don't think it's actually considered as bagging up just yet. Well, it's a bit hard to tell, given that it's her first kidding, but she's doing well. She's not liking being on her own. I mean, she can see Evie, and she can talk to Evie, but goats really do like company. She is being a very good girl, staying in her paddock, which is a good thing, because I got way too many fruit trees that you could nibble on, don't I? And they're just over there. I'll have to show you what I got done the other day. And I might go grab that wheelbarrow and pick up that cane mulch and put that cane mulch around my little macadamia nut tree that I keep feeling like I'm going to trip over because I haven't mulched it yet, so it's a bit hard to tell that it's there. So I want to mulch it, one, so that you can see that there's actually a fruit tree there. Well, it's a nut tree actually, it's not really a fruit, is it? But also give it that extra moisture holding capacity. So there's that little macadamia nut there. I had delusions of grandeur on what I was going to be capable of doing yesterday, and just didn't make it. And then I had to get a blood test on this morning. So all I actually got done which is still a really big accomplishment, really. I got my apple tree planted along with strawberry, some comfrey and a rosemary, along with a blueberry. And under both of these I've put some charcoal, and some ash, as well as some Epsom salts and a little bit of worm castings. So really pleased, it's actually doing very happily. I put some stuff from the worm farm, and something else. What else did I put under there? No, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Epsom salts, ash. Oh, I put a old chicken carcass from a roast chicken we got from the shops, as well as a heap of eggshells, so that's just under there composting away. That might have been it. No, I don't think so. I think there's something else. Ash, Epsom salts. I put some coffee grounds around the blueberry, but I'll show you what else is happening. So the garden is all doing really, really well, despite the goats pruning it. I'm surprised they didn't prune more of it, actually, because you can see a bit of damage there. Oh, look at that! One of my irises has come out. I've got another one that's flowering over the other side, but look at that. And they're beautiful irises, very exciting. But look at all these mulberries, or mulberry flowers that have come out. Isn't that just delightful? But you can see what the goats did. I'm actually thinking I'm going to chop that entire branch off and see if I can get some cuttings out of it, and propagate some more trees. That's what I'm thinking about anyway. I'm making lots of progress in the garden. Haven't done much today. Oh, my battery power's going down. So I'll just give you a quick look around. We've got strawberries here starting to come out nicely. Blueberries are coming on all my blueberry trees, bushes. Calendula's doing well. All the citrus trees that I planted along here are doing fabulously, and the gladiolus are starting to come up, which is wonderful. Comfrey's coming through. Interestingly, you can see that the goats ate the leekina, but they didn't eat the citrus. So I'm really pleased that they didn't eat the citrus, but I'm also really surprised. So who knows? That little citrus is doing well, along with its little gladiolus and irises that I planted at the back of that. And these are some daylilies that I popped in, and I haven't got them mulched yet. I got these ones mulched, and the calendulas that I planted for Matthew are doing really, really well. That one hasn't quite recovered yet, but it'll come back. They're doing really well, so I'm expecting some lovely flowers on there soon. And those daylilies are doing well. They were just some bulbs that I planted in there. Oh, and the borage is starting to flower. I need to go get some other stuff done. But my lemongrass is coming back nicely, so it's recovering from being transplanted. A little nasturtium flower. Survived Jonathan. Look at those blueberries. So exciting. My yarrow's doing really well. Not flowering yet. Check out the plantain. That's fantastic. And that's my other iris flower starting to come out. And look at the borage. Doesn't that just look pretty? So pretty. I've got lots of blueberries over here too. Lots of the flowers have set fruit. And look at that. That's just loaded in blueberries. So good. Loaded in blueberries. So I've still got a heap of blueberries that I need to plant. See, I've still got a lot of stuff that I need to get planted out. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was a garden planted. So, still got heaps of trip plants there that need to be planted out. My elderberry's doing really well. My comfrey's coming up. This mulberry is recovering from the goats loving pruning. So yes, and the chickens are doing well out there. I need to get them moved. I've got to give them some, I wormed the goats, so I need to give that to the milk to the chickens. So the raspberries are doing well. And the pepino, it's flowering nicely over here. I've got a couple of macadamia trees there just to put them somewhere so they can not get knocked over constantly. The little coffee's doing well. Blueberry's doing well. Some more of my chickens down there in the little mobile chicken tractors, along with a rooster pen. Anyway, I'm running out of daylight and I've still got heaps to do. So thanks for watching, and I might tack on a short clip of the chicks before I go. So yeah.